Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, all right. This story is so bizarre. It's been reported by quite a few different news agencies now, including the Daily Mail and others. Peruvian villagers have been attacked, and they're reporting that these are 7-foot tall aliens, or maybe face peelers, they're calling them. People are being attacked and drug into caves. Cannibalistic entities. Let me tell you all about this in just a second. And is there a biblical narrative for any of that? Well, first of all, let's put a shout out for noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. The U.S. dollar has lost 85% of its value since the 1970s when the dollar decoupled from gold. We got off the gold standard, and the government seems bent on continuing the tradition. From now until after the next elections, the government can print as much money as they want. The last time they did that, inflation went up 9%. But gold is the one asset that has proven to withstand inflation. It's a biblical currency, and matter of fact, if you invest in noblegoldinvestments.com, you will receive this 24-karat, 1/4 of an ounce gold standard coin for free. Simply go to noblegoldinvestment.com, set up a gold silver IRA, or maybe roll over that 401k. Listen, talk to them at noblegoldinvestment.com. That's 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you, and thank them for helping support the gospel of Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you. Guys, seriously, you got to protect that retirement funds, guys. Did you see? Even Dave Ramsey is saying, don't pull your 401k out for cash and use it to try to – no. Guys, put it in precious metals, okay? Okay, here we go. Now, here's what's happening. Are you serious? Terrified Peruvian villagers claim they are under attack from 7-foot-tall aliens dubbed the face peelers as they plead with authorities to send backup. They need help. Now, these are members of a tribe called the Pkwy tribe. They're in Peru. But these terrified villagers in this Peruvian rural district have claimed they have come under an attack by 7-foot-tall aliens. They dubbed them Los Pelicares, or the face peelers. Members of the Pkwy tribe from the San Antonio Native community have reported these mysterious figures in dark-colored-looking hoods of some sort attacking the villagers who live in the rural district of Alto Nane, northeast of Lima, Peru. No, they're not wearing hoodies. This hood is this type of heady, the head, which is kind of large heads, basically. So after one attack, a 15-year-old girl had to be taken to the hospital. And according to the community leaders, the teenager narrowly escaped, but as a result of the struggle, they cut part of her neck. Now, according to the local media, members of the community are conducting they are conducting patrols, there it is, to protect the women, the children, and more vulnerable villagers, and they've called on authorities to send in the military. Some communities members said they can't sleep because they are in fear. And locals describe the extraterrestrials as having large heads and yellowish eyes. And they said the mysterious figures are immune to the hunting weapons. So here's some pictures of people that have been injured, attacked, being helped. Here you can see they have sent in hunters. They have sent in military personnel. I mean, this is not a joke, guys. These people are being attacked, and there's multiple eyewitnesses saying that they are 7-foot-tall looking aliens. And they call them the face peelers. And the reason they do is because traditionally, this isn't the first time that giants have been seen in that area, and they are human-like, reptilian type. You're right. They got yellowish eyes, and they are cannibalistic, and they drag people into the caves. Now, I like to look at it from this way. Through the prism of biblical teachings. Let's just let's think this through. Through the prism of biblical teachings, let's say from Pastor Paul Begley, that's me, Eli Marzulli, and even Stephen Quayle, the unsettling accounts of a 7-foot-tall alien, these beings in Peru, known as the face peelers. Now that takes on an entirely different perspective and really a prophetic, deeply symbolic significance, resonating with the ancient scriptures and offering a glimpse into the book of Revelation. And you guys know I'm writing my book right now, Revelation 9:11. Drawing from the well springs of Genesis, and let's take a look at the book of Enoch. These eminent scholars, I guess we are, bring forth a perspective that intertwines modern events with timeless biblical narratives. The eerie reports of these cannibalistic guys, yellowish-eyed beings, evoke the echoes of the Nephilim mentioned in the book of Genesis, where an offspring of the sons of God mingled with human women and created a hybrid race of giants. Matter of fact, you guys have heard me teach my teachings on the underlining of the ideal of the end times, that there's a period of great upheaval coming and supernatural manifestations as prophesied in the book of Revelation. The presence of such enigmatic beings aligns really with the notion of increasing otherworldly occurrences as part of the unfolding of biblical prophecy. And that's why we did the webinar this past weekend, and you can still get a ticket. I'll just put that up there. You can still get your ticket on aliens above and below. And now this is speaking to the below. Boy, I tell you what, I'm going to ask Mike from around the world about this tonight, about these caves in Peru, about these face peelers, because I know this man knows about this. I know he's already have reports on this in intelligence briefings on this, not just from these occurrences here recently, but historically. Matter of fact, remember Eli Marzulli diligently researches into the ancient anomalies, bringing to light the coalition between these mysterious encounters and the Nephilim narrative from the book of Enoch. Matter of fact, Marzulli's exploration offers insights into the possibility that these face peelers, if you will, might be modern manifestations of Nephilim that could blur it feels like it is blurring the boundaries between spiritual and physical realms. And don't forget about Steve Quayle. His expertise in these ancient giants enhances the biblical perspective of these events. Matter of fact, he draws parallels between these reports and the prophetic passages in the book of Enoch, where angels interacted, guys, with humanity, resulting in the creation of hybrid entities. Steve Quayle might be he and Eli Marzulli really the authors of getting this thought process going. Quayle's teachings raise intriguing questions about the nature of these beings and their connection to ancient prophecies. And if you consider all the unsettling encounters that's been happening, the thousands of reports, and the teachings maybe that I've done, Eli Marzulli, Steve Quayle, and others, through the prism of, let's say, biblical teachings, I think you'll find that there's an unsettling account that these 7-foot-tall alien beings in Peru, or Nephilim, or the return of the giants, known as the face peelers, take on a very prophetic and deeply symbolic significance. And wow, it really concerns me. It also, by the way, if you take a look at this from a prophetic light and cast it upon the whole situation, the biblical narrative comes to life, interwoven really in Genesis and the book of Enoch and the book of Revelation. They provide a framework to interpret these events in potential harbingers, and that's what I believe they are. They are the harbingers of an approaching prophetic era. The presence of the face peelers invokes reflections on the Nephilim, the ancient prophecies, and the imminent fulfillment of apocalyptic revelation. This is huge. Are you serious? Are you serious? And what will Mike from around the world have to say about it tonight? We will talk to him. We will. I mean, because those of you who got the webinar, you guys know it. Mike blew our minds if you watched his presentation when he calls it Leviathan's kingdom, but he's really dealing with these entities from in the heart of the earth. Now we have this article. This article just came out 2 days ago. Came out on the 8th. I didn't cover it yesterday. I had too much stuff I was doing. I had to do last minute late inserts into my book of Revelation 9:11. Things keep happening. And so I just didn't get a chance to get to that. So I planned on getting it today. So I read it and I thought, let's address this from a more biblical perspective. And I decided to use myself and Marzulli and let's say Quayle. And I figured, look at their teachings. Look at all of our teachings on this subject. Huge. Tonight we'll be live at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. With Mike from around the world. Okay, so you don't want to miss that tonight. It's going to be huge. We're going to ask him about this. We're going to ask him about what's happening in Hawaii. I mean, it's horrible what's happening there. They know there's at least 36 people dead. That death toll is going to rise. As the entire island of Maui is just being destroyed. People had to jump into the ocean to survive. Bodies were seen floating. This is a horrible time. This is the end days. And the odds of that island being real dry and then a hurricane going by from the south, sending 60 and 70 mile an hour winds onto an island that just so happens to catch fire, fanning the flames of an inferno like from the pits of hell itself. Pray for these people. Pray for the entire area there, as this was absolutely a horrific situation that has happened. So don't miss tonight. So if you haven't got your tickets, if you have not seen Aliens Above and Below, you can go right now to my website and order your ticket right now. We will send you your link. And you can start watching these 10 different presentations, 10 different speakers of phenomenal. It's 10 speakers. I think it's about 9 total hours you'll be binge watching through this. Okay. It's unbelievable. I went back and watched Avi Loeb again. I went back and watched Steve Bassett again. I went back and watched L.A. Marzulli again. I went back and listened to Mike from Around the World again. And I'm the guy that interviewed him. So I interviewed them live. I took notes, but I went back to listen to those 4 at least, and I should just. Oh, and I went back and watched Bart's documentary again. It's incredible, the information. Everybody says this is amazing, and you haven't missed it. The tickets are available all week long. Go now, or you can pick up the phone and call 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. And get this. And what are the odds? I'm just going to say it. What are the odds of us doing us? First of all, what's the odds of us scheduling this webinar for August 4th? And then all of a sudden they announce they're going to do congressional hearings on aliens the week before. And then this article comes out about these terrified Peruvian villagers claiming that they're under an attack by 7-foot-tall aliens called the face peelers. And the police are involved, and they've sent the army in, and they're searching. And they're setting up perimeters to protect these people. I mean, this is unbelievable. This girl right here was attacked. They don't want to show her face because she's a minor. She was attacked by one of them. It ripped her neck, and so they've taken her to the hospital. Okay, and here you can see some of the villagers are starting. They're getting their guns. The soldiers are being brought in. Even special units are being sent in to try to help protect these people. And we've been talking about this from the Bible, from Genesis, from the book of Enoch, and now even from the book of Revelation about these creatures that are going to be coming and the attacks that's going to be upon humanity. So I really want you to check it out and find out more about what's going on in these last days. I will see you later tonight. There's also some other videos we're posting. Get you up to speed on a lot of different current events happening. So I've got some more videos and that BC Begley's helping me with. But then don't forget tonight, Mike from around the world at 9 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to get into a whole lot of things. Plus the sun has went crazy. Does that mean Planet X, this binary system, is it bearing down on us? The sun just keeps erupting, and that's causing earthquakes. That's causing volcanic activity. We're starting to see more storms, more hurricanes, as you see Hurricane Dora going past Hawaii. Where's that? It's a Category 4 right now, it's continuing to go east. So it's all on, guys. It's all on. We're in the last days. Yes, thank you, Miss ZD. You're right. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and wickedness in high places. So you need the full armor of God, and the only way you get it is getting washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Oh, yes! Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucified? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Or are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Come on! When the bridegroom cometh, will your robes be white? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Will your soul be ready for those mansions bright and be washed in the blood of the Lamb? Or are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Now lay aside those garments that are stained with sin and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. There's a fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Glory! Are you serious? Oh, we're very, very serious. So check it out. And that song is on my brand new album, Harmonize and Prophesy. Yeah, and I actually sang that song Sunday at church under the big tent with the praise and worship team, and they did great. They played great for me, and it sounded pretty decent. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. I will see you later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with a full show, full rundown on everything, including Mike from around the world. Is it almost over? Are we running out of time? Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We'll talk about these aliens or Peruvian face peelers, whatever these things are. We'll talk about it tonight and ask Mike from around the world about it and a whole lot more. God bless, guys.